I used to be somebody who would say I'm not confrontational, and I think that not being confrontational isn't actually a healthy
thing to be.
It's not.
You know when someone said like, is the world blue? Is it green? Is it white? I was finished. I feel like I was, at the end of the day, navigating friendships is not easy, and especially after uni or like being forced in like, is it close proximity? Like being forced obviously to be somewhere like, you know, school, uni, all this stuff. You're being forced to be with the people that you're around. But then after all of that, it's like, okay, now gang, like this is when the real stuff really happens.
No, wait, hold on. I want to put PSA out there, yeah, because it's true that some of the shorter men are very facey. I'll give you like that. But I personally recently have seen a lot of good-looking men who are quite tall.
Where? And like, for example, I noticed with me, if someone has an anxious attachment style, it can make me avoidant. Like different attachment styles can make
bring out
me bring out different things. So it's like maybe if someone is like kind of on you, it makes you want to like run away.
Like some people, when they just like someone, they like them, and it's not from a,
like,
it's not
malicious.
They're just I just really like her. I want to help her. But then for me, it's just like what do you want from me? Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
You're crazy. Sorry, you're actually crazy.
Let's look
Please. Okay. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Grey Area Podcast. The Grey Area Podcast is a space where we navigate the ups and downs, the blacks and whites. Please join us on this journey. It's your girl Atty.
It's your favourite fly babe, Mayoa.
It's Jameen.
And last but not least, it's Ope. Okay.
So guys,
we meant to say Shaitan's not here.
Yeah. Actually, Ope, go ahead.
Oh. Well, Shaitan's not here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she's not feeling well.
She
So,
gave me the flu and ran away.
anyways, I've taken my immunity booster.
Was that short?
That's what I took.
I trusted you for preventative.
I'm not trying to get sick, but yeah, you know, shout out to her. Make sure you comment in the comment in the comment section. Get well soon, Shay. And then
Period.
that's
We miss you,
it.
girl. But yeah,
Period.
guys, it's flu season for real. Like, take care of yourselves, please. Be healthy.
Vitamin C.
If you wear a mask, like, well, people don't really wear masks anymore, but I actually do recommend
I'm
wearing
gonna
a mask in
start
public.
doing that.
I do recommend wearing a mask in public. Like, if you go on public transport a lot, and like, especially when it's crowded, wear a mask, because people are, it's not even just the cough and the sneezing, like, people are walking around with crazy things right now, like serious flus. Like, I was collapsed for a good week and a half at one point. Like, it's not funny.
Okay.
Guys, please take care.
I'm gonna start wearing that mask.
Wear a mask. Take care of yourself. If you go out in like a crowded space, just be mindful. If you like to party like some of us do, just be mindful.
She's talking about herself.
Literally.
Just be mindful. Don't go kissing people in the club. Like, guys, you don't know. People are ill. Like, people are actually ill. Whoa. I've never kissed anybody in a club.
Joking, this will banter.
No, because you want to ruin my brand. You want to scatter my brand. I think it's in the club. But yeah, guys, just look after yourselves. But anyway,
Are you the one that kisses in the club?
No, what are you talking about? I don't do that. I don't do those things. No. Anyways, it's not something I'm exposing.
it's not because it's true. Anyway, guys, past couple weeks, how have we been? Gemini, can go first as you sip your drink.
Do you know what? It's been okay. Like, I literally have nothing to report, guys. I'm sorry. Well, not sorry about that. That's just my life. It's been okay. It's been a standard week. Mental health is okay. Just, I've been watching TV. I've been trying to get into... Anyway, actually, what you can help me with, guys, actually, if you know any, like, black shows or, like, TV series that are actually quite good.
What's that music?
Could you let me know?
Oh, your headphones are. Yeah, I was thinking this. I'm hearing the sounds of heaven. I'm like, what's going on? Like, sorry.
Okay. But yeah, it's been a calm week. Chill. Work is working. Mental life is mental life. In yeah.
Wait, what are you watching? Wait, you said you want black TV show recommendation.
I'm watching Teleperry Sisters, and that, like, everything is done by Look, at the end of the day, it's actually not bad. Is it not bad? But I want something that's a little bit more like, you know. I've been watching Carl Weber, The Black Hamptons as well. That's not bad. That was actually quite entertaining. But I'm just looking for more shows because I feel like I'm gonna finish this soon, and I have a problem where, like, if I know the show is finishing soon or there's not a new season, I'll just stop watching the show. So I need something else to take over. So yeah.
How about Nollywood movies?
No.
Okay.
Oh, why'd you hate Nigeria?
It's not. No.
Guys, she's anti-black.
Please,
Anti-Nigerian.
please. Black. But it's really just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just giving the acting. If you had that, if you made it into the mic, that was open.
We're not unediting that either.
No, we are going to do that because that's
at least 20.
Hey, no, it's not. Guys, it's not my fault. It's my conditions.
Doesn't have any condition.
You don't know that.
Oh, you don't have any conditions.
Amen.
Yes, it was just it's just been chill. I can't lie. There's nothing much I'm gonna say. I'm just rambling. Yeah, on to the next. That's it.
What do you mean?
There's nothing else for me to say. What do you want to say?
Okay.
There's nothing else that's happening.
You said work is working.
Yeah, work is just working. It's just normal. Like
I hear that. No, sometimes there's nothing more to say when it comes to that. It's just work.
it's just like there's been another week. Thank God I'm alive. You know.
Amen.
Same here. I don't even remember the weeks. Like, I'm being serious. Like, I literally just do the same thing every day. Like, wake up, go to work, come back, go to bed. Yeah.
It's true that some of the shorter men are very facey. I'll give you lot that. But I personally recently have seen a lot of good looking men who are quite tall.
Where?
But there aren't many of them.
Damn.
I can't lie, there aren't many of them.
I do agree.
Do you believe in yourself? I believe in a living God. So I believe they're going to be out there for me.
Short. I think short people. I mean, call me. I don't know. Shortest. I don't know what the English is.
Heightest.
Yeah, the heightest or whatever. But I believe that if you're a certain height, you should be with people that are not like it's not one size fits all. But the average should be like a 5'2" guys with like a 5'9" guy or something. You know. That's
What?
Guy, do you mean girl? Huh?
a girl. I mean,
Oh, 5'2" girl.
It's
true.
Whoever floats your boat. But yeah, man.
I understand small height difference. I understand the small height difference, but like some of them are a bit
Taking a
silly.
bit.
It's
I can't
too
lie.
much.
Before we move on, I have a friend who is 6'6", shout out Yemi, and he actively says like I could never be with a girl who isn't at least like 5'7", because otherwise he's just like what am I like what?
How old is
what do we
Yemi?
have here? How old? Yemi has a girlfriend.
Okay. Shout out to you, Yemi.
Girlfriend.
And Charles's girlfriend.
And shout out your girlfriend as well. I really like her. So yeah,
Period.
yeah. Anyway, let's not bet this the way we are. Moving on. We have to make. Okay,
It's you.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
My past couple of weeks have been really lit, guys. I went to Mexico. I had the time of my life. Like,
How was that?
what a city. Tulu, you owe me nothing. Oh my god, guys. We should go to Mexico.
Okay.
So like, shoot me before I
Oh no, I can't lie. Like the vibes at one point, like were a bit shaky. Were a bit scary.
Really?
Like they do have a lot of like police checkpoints and stuff. We went to one club, yeah, and the night turned out to be a bus, but we were waiting outside the club, and there were like a lot of I don't know if it's the police or army or what, but like yeah, the vibes were a bit shaky. People feeling a bit anxious. Those people were trying to hustle you as well. Like just be mindful. I feel like if you're Nigerian and you have a Nigerian mind, you'll be fine over there. Though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like none of us we weren't shaken. We had a friend who always speaks Spanish, so Miguel was able to help us because when they heard someone speak Spanish, they're a bit more like But yeah, very, very beautiful place. I saw it, guys. I saw a turtle. I saw a turtle, and I literally cried in the ocean. Like it was so emotional.
The world is so blue.
Ooh, yeah, man, it was just gorgeous. Yeah, very fun. It was nice to relax and not have my laptop pinging off every 2 seconds. Like my laptop was firmly in my house. Cute fits, good food, good company, like just great vibes. Yeah, I really needed that holiday, and I had the time of my life. So now I'm back to work. So yeah, yay.
Very good.
Because alarm.
Oh, emergency call. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, past couple weeks have just been that really like, yeah.
That's fun.
I'm really sad to be back. Oh, and then this week I went to UK Black Business Week, which was also really good. The place that I work for is one of the sponsors, so we got free passes. I don't want to go into too much detail about that, but yeah, I got a free pass, and it was a really great opportunity. Got to network, meet some really cool people. I went to Black Tech Talks, like the Black Tech Day, and Fashion Talks as well. And yeah, it was just really cool. Back on track with my customers as well. Like I settled into work quite well this week, to be fair. It was a busy week, but yeah, I had a really, really good time. And that's it really, past couple of weeks.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Well
Good.
done.
It's not bad.
How's my week? What? I don't even remember one. Okay. Woo! Why am I sweating?
Guys, I just said the last time I saw her was before I went to Mexico, literally. I was going to Mexico. I was at our friends. leaving like party at his house, yeah. And then I had a flight to catch. Literally, like within 12 hours, I had to be at the airport. Guys, I didn't see Opera.
She did.
I saw Opera, but I didn't see Opera.
I don't know what she's talking about.
She does. I saw Opera, but I didn't see.
Guys,
Opera.
it's hot.
How was that Opera?
I had a great time.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought
we know.
it was a really good party. I feel like everyone was good vibes.
I'll give you that. Everyone was really
Most-
good vibes. It was good. Vibes.
Yeah, it was good vibes. Like it was just given like, oh, the love is in the air. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everyone was just vibe.
What was going on?
Everyone was vibing with each
understand.
other. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It was just given
No,
like,
do you know what? Yeah, it's actually true. Like, it was so fun. It was actually genuinely really
yeah,
good
it was
vibes.
really, really good. Like, I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah, everyone was vibing. The love was very much in the air. Like, it was a bit weird. Like, it was like sad but happy but sad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
Well, shout out to you, and I hope you enjoy. Do you think we're keeping that in?
Like,
Oh,
no, like, well,
Anyways, work has been amazing. I've been going up and down, like doing different site visits. So it's just like seeing like different, like what, let me even say what happened. So we went to the, I don't know if I can say, we went to, we went behind the stage and I was like, they were showing us like the different, like there's the VIP that everyone thinks is VIP and then there's like a VIP that's actually VIP and then like it's like a memberships only and you have to, it's like
the
the,
Amex one.
no,
Was that the one?
there's
that
another
was
one.
VIP?
That's, yeah.
like, as in, like, for the real artists and the
No, not even artists. Artists can't come in. It's a membership only.
Damn.
And the membership starts. I said
a month or a week.
a year.
Oh,
But it's not
Oh.
that bad, but
It's
bad.
it's bad, but
No, it's about.
but it doesn't include food and
reasonable.
drink.
Certain
It's
people-
only for
Oh.
seats.
No,
But you
but
can
it's
get, you can go, but it's like you can go to every concert in the year
Oh,
if you want to.
Worth it, Carlo.
that's reasonable.
For certain,
If you have
for
that.
certain-
Yeah, if you have
worth
the
it,
if you have the
yeah.
money.
Because imagine if you had like a family, for example, and everyone has different music tastes. So just take it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So, but it's only. It's not for.
It's not transparent.
No. It's for one person. So cool.
Heard.
So now we went there. We went to the site, and then the person that took me. So we met the. Like he organizes it, and then the woman next to me was just like, "Oh, like who's on today?" And she's like, "Oh, it's Lauryn Hill," and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love."
I was supposed to go to.
Sorry. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you know, I love Lauryn Hill. Like, can I come?" She was just joking,
I'm triggered.
like banter. Can I go? Okay, so I'll see what I can do.
I'm triggered.
I was too scared to say anything.
I'm triggered. Guys.
Sorry.
I'm
Tell me why she got a ticket in the suite.
I'm triggered.
Drinks free, everything free. So I was speaking to my other like colleague that works. She just. She was like, yeah, like you get like the suite tickets. Like normally it's like £800, but you get it for like 100. I said, how much did I pay for Ashake? How much did I pay for Ashake? How much is just saying to stand? Meanwhile, I could have got a
You guys
whole.
end up standing.
Yes. Meanwhile, you can get a whole booth
That's crazy.
Guys, not my long
for the same price. And bearing in mind, you get drinks as well.
They'll come and
Kiniko.
serve you as well, innit? Like, you can
Yes!
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I said that, in this life, you have to be bold to speak
I was gonna
up.
say, do you know what I've realized? Like, some people who are successful, they have the audacity.
Yeah.
Closed mouths do not get fed, and it's not even just to the point of like, oh, can I be here? It's like, when I'm here, can I do X, Y, Z? Can I do this? Can I do that?
Literally.
Like, sorry to actually take away from you.
No, it's okay.
I was gonna say, like, I've been experimenting with how because I'm somebody who picks up a lot of things. Like, I juggle a lot of things. I'm trying to work on balancing them out a little bit. So I was like, okay, cool. What mediums do I really want to like stick to, and how can I stick to these things? So I was like, okay, cool. I love photography, but like if I'm gonna do digital photography, I think I want to do more like studio shoot photography and like that kind of thing. Cool. Or like a specific event photography. Cool. So then I was shouting this one guy that I know. That's the guy that called me earlier, and he invited me to this release party. That one. So he shouted me time ago to shoot at an event. I did it. Then he was like, he shouted me to shoot at another one, but I wasn't available, so I'm so sorry I can't do it. But then literally yesterday, as we were talking, I said, by the way, I'm free for the next month and a bit. If there's any opportunity I can come in, I'll do it for free. It's fine. I just want to have a chance to experiment and learn. And He was like, okay, cool. Say nothing. Like, if I have an opportunity, I'll let you know. That's how he now called me. So I think I'm gonna follow up with him again. But it was just like, yeah, like you have to have audacity, because the worst thing someone can say is no. But like, no is not deep. No will actually not kill you. Like, it's fine. Like, you can say no and move on. Like, it's not gonna destroy a relationship. Whatever. As long as you ask with decorum and class. Even if you ask as like a little jokey joke. You never
Exactly,
know who's
you
going to say
never
yes,
know.
guys. Audacity is a very, very, very great thing to have to an extent.
To an extent.
we gotta do
Yeah.
it.
Because I always think about it, like, I think the way I think about it, I think from like an African, the way I've been raised, like, come on, shut up your mouth.
Yeah.
How can you open your mouth to come and say that, like, do you know what I'm saying? But I just looked and said, if I had opened my mouth, maybe, even if it wasn't Lauryn Hill, because I don't really
else,
care. I was like,
know.
oh, if anything else for me, let me come as well. Maybe I would have been there in the booth. But anyways, I said to the girl, oh yeah, just let me know if I could bring a couple friends, you know, to the next one. We'll gather ourselves. we'll go to the booth. So just like, yeah, open mouth.
Even things like that, like asking, oh, can I bring people? To be fair, nobody will ever really say no, but they might restrict your numbers or whatever. But I'm always like, how many people can I bring? If you don't restrict it, I'm gonna bring at least 15 people.
Yeah.
Everyone knows me. I will send this thing to everybody. Like, you don't give me a number. But it's really, really good. Like, to just, I think as well, like you said, like when you're raised in an African household, any sort of ethnic household, especially as black women, as well, it's like, shut up. Why are you asking for that? You should just be happy that you're even here right now. Like, don't take the, because I feel like if you take the piss, you'll lose the opportunity you have already.
Yeah.
But like, it's so unlikely that somebody would take something from you for asking for more. If you know what I'm saying, like especially in like work spaces, very, very unlikely that somebody will be like, oh, you think you deserve da. Yeah, I'm taking up everything. Like, yeah, it's so unlikely.
But yeah,
Damn.
I was just thinking Mezzo because I don't really care for Lauryn Hill. Oh, sorry to her fans. I don't, not that I don't care for her.
Talking to me, by the way.
But I was just like, oh, okay, anyways. But like to come and say like I've been there, and she was telling me about it. She was like, you know, I had bottles of wine, champagne. I said, hey,
The life some people live.
yeah.
Because
Yeah, man.
I like some.
Anyways, it is what it is. Next time I will open my mouth and speak.
It's so funny because I think that was even the verse of the day, either yesterday or the day before, like on the Bible app. It was just like, yeah, like ask and you shall receive. Like, and I really needed to hear it at the time as well. So that's what's really lighting my audacity. But yeah, man. Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Hey, guys.
Thank you.
Powerful message.
Period.
£15,000. It's yours. Anyway, guys. For some people, that's
Deposit.
For us, one day that'll be nothing.
Exactly.
Because
Amen.
£15,000,
Deposit on the house.
That is a deposit on some people's houses. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, topic of this episode, Ati. What do you mean?
Hi guys. So yeah, we're gonna go into the episode now, and basically it kind of links to what I've been watching so far. So I've been watching Tyler Perry's Sisters, and yeah, you know, shout out to Tyler Perry, I guess.
I guess.
Well, yeah, it's been an interesting, like, it's basically about 4 girls navigating their friendships and also like relationships, and basically it's just kind of been intriguing to me from the sense of like the way the friendships are being navigated is kind of like weird. Like there's obviously arguments or like little like petty stuff going on. And it's just made me think of like, we're talking about something else as well. Maya was talking about something else as well. And it just made me think like, at the end of the day, navigating friendships is not easy, and especially after uni or like being forced in like, is it close proximity? Like being forced obviously to be in somewhere like, you know, school, uni, all this stuff. You're being forced to be with the people that you're around. But then after all of that, it's like, okay, now gang, like this is when the real stuff really happens. So I think we should talk about it and basically how navigating friendships out of uni affects us and how we're trying to like navigate that. Once.
Hey God, this one's a bit. Do you know what it is?
You're crazy. Sorry, you're actually crazy. No, don't worry. I'll remember this. Sorry. You know what this girl said at the end of the thing? She was like, once.
Jimmy!
No,
Shade. I did see a video the other day, and I see this type of video constantly about how if somebody really loves and cares for you, like is your friend, they will make an effort to reach out and resolve issues with you. And I feel like in this particular situation, like because that hadn't been done and I knew that person wouldn't do it, I had to be the one to do it. It felt like to me like, you know what, I kind of came to the conclusion that actually I'm always the person who will reach out or resolve or beg or be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I feel like because when I get older and you realise that a lot of your friendships aren't really or can't really be friendships of convenience anymore, it does start to, it's a bit of a shock to the system, like how many people are dependent on you being forgiving and willing to like kind of go out of your way to like move things around and stuff. And like, yeah, I've experienced that more over the past like year and a bit. And I think that's why like adult friendships and navigating them has been something that I've been really like thinking about more heavily over the past few months, because I'm somebody who like really loves my friends. Like I love my friends so much. I was on the phone to him the other day and he was like, you talk about your friends a lot. And I said, because I love my friends. Like they mean, like if I consider you my friend, the love I have for you is very, very serious. So like, the way my friends could potentially hurt me is deeper than the way anybody else can hurt me, because I love my friends. Like once I let you in, we're tight. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like really realizing that particular situation was something that had actually been happening quite frequently in the past. Like, and it wasn't even me that noticed. Somebody was like to me, "Maya, I can't lie, she does this to you a lot. Like you never deeped it." I was like, "Oh,"
Because
not even just other people. Like my parents were like, "She's been doing this to you for
very
how
good,
long?"
very good.
That like my dad was like, "You won't remember the day that you were in the games room with me and you were crying because she was not talking to you for no reason." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah." And the thing is, he had details that I was like, "You're not making this up," because he knew the job she had.
Your parents will always remember.
He remember. I was like, "Raw."
They're
Like,
in the corner.
I was like, "Raw." Like, yeah, I am very, very deeply impacted by my friendship. I also feel like that's why as I'm getting older, I'm a lot more careful with who I allow to be my friend. Like, it's a weird balance. Sorry, I've spoken for a very long time. Not a lot of anything. But all of this to say, that I do think as you get older, like friendships are a very weird grey area, and like who you let into your life is, people can be liabilities. Like we spoke about this before in our last episode, I think, about men being liabilities, but friendships can also be liabilities. And so I think you become a lot more like cautious. I think if you're not cautious, you risk opening yourself up to a lot of crazy things, because people go on TikTok all the time telling stories about crazy friendship stories. I met this girl here. But like on the flip side, like if you're not careful enough, or if you're too careful, then you kind of close yourself up to a lot of people. So so I just love a lot of.
No, that's true.
No, it's
But
true.
It's true.
I don't even know what to say after that.
Oh, there's nothing to really say. But anyway, guys, thoughts. Navigate friendships as an adult.
What was it? Thoughts, comments,
I would say that for me, I find it so hard, and especially now, like even when I'm making new friends, I realize like, am I the problem? Like, because it's really hard, because they'll be like reaching out to me, but I just don't have the
bandwidth. I say the bandwidth.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult, and I'm realizing that now, like if I'm not around you, I really have to put in the effort to actually do it. Because the thing is, once I'm in my house, that's it. Like I'm in my world, and then I don't know how to explain it. Like my brain is just like, if you're not here,
outside of my
yeah, that's literally what always happens. So like, I made this friend called. I was just like, okay, this is gonna change now. And like she was really eager to like, but sometimes to me it's just like, but like, what is it like? Can you? I don't know. I'm just like, how do I explain it? You're making me suspicious.
Yes. No, I get that all the time as well.
Sorry.
Well,
I was gonna say that like I saw on the podcast they were talking about attachment styles in dating, but I think that attachment styles can link as well to friendships as well. And pardon?
I'm gonna look them up what they are.
Yeah, so if it's like, the thing is, I don't know the exact definition, but like there are different types of attachment styles. So like that's like how you interact with people. So it could be like anxious, or it could be an avoidant. And people that are like, for example, I noticed with me, if someone has an anxious attachment style, it can make me avoidant. Like different attachment styles can make
bring out
me bring out different things. So it's like maybe if someone is like kind of on you, it makes you want to like run away.
Yeah, and that's literally it. Because sometimes, but I'm realizing, because I was speaking to my mum about it, and she was just like, you don't know how many people, and she was like, you got that from me, and you need to shed that off, because you don't know, like some people, when they just like someone, they like them, and it's not from it's not malicious. They're just I just really like her, I want to help her, but then for me it's just like what do you want from me? Yeah, like, okay, I don't know. And I feel like because of the way I was raised as well, and the way my mum is, it makes it difficult for me in friendship, because it's just friendships. It's just like, you just have to be careful. So it's always like, I always have to put my guard up. And every time like I feel like I've let my guard down a bit, it's just like, now you have the opportunity to hurt me. So then I have to like put my guard back up again. And I'm realizing like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's just hard. And now like, I feel like, especially now when I'm not in person, it's harder for me to connect with people. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if that makes sense.
I think what was it? I feel like I'm more I don't think I'm that apprehensive in I don't want to say making new friends. I don't know, but obviously, like you know, I was born in this hospital. I was like, you actually know my story is a lot like different. But I think I am. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like I am like, okay, maybe in my heart, yeah, I'm actually open, but it's like my actions are another. Like they don't
No correlate. No correlate. This is the word.
I don't know. When I think
Correlate.
of-
Yeah, I always think of when I first met Jameen though. Like that's what, like Jameen was actually. To be honest, she was laughing, yeah, because I just think of like the first time I was sat in you lot's kitchen and she was just staring at me, and like, she was in the corner, guys. As this room is, yeah, she was in the corner just looking at me like, and I just feel like it's not that she's unwilling to make friends. I just feel like she wants to work out the person she's gonna become friends with first.
Yeah.
And I think that
I think
that's
that's
even
what
a
it is.
healthier way to be than like I can't rush into anything with anybody. Like similar, I know what my attachment style is, and it's not a healthy one. It's very avoidant.
what's
Actually,
It's very avoidant. I'm a very avoidant.
What's
person,
avoid?
yeah.
Can you explain further what the types are?
Go on then, read them
Yes,
up, yeah.
please.
So secure, considered the healthiest attachment. People with secure
Definitely.
attachments have a positive view of themselves, others, and relationships. Anxious/ambivalent. People with this style are unsure if their needs will be met and seek comfort. They may be clingy, uncertain, and require a lot of validation. Avoidant /dismissive. People with this style believe their needs will not be met and seek independence. They may be
Yeah.
extremely independent, uncomfortable with intimacy, and prioritize self-reliance.
Yeah.
Fearful. People with this style desire
Actually.
people with this style desire close friendships but are fearful of them. Okay, maybe this is me. They may
You can have a mixture of the
Yeah,
attachment
I think
styles.
they may avoid.
Because I'm fearful of avoidant.
I think I'm fearful of it. Yeah. Anyway, they may avoid affection but have a deep. Yeah, this is actually me. Oh, God, I don't want to do that
Read it.
Really, this is a grey area. Continue.
Okay, people with this style desire close friendships but are
Oh,
fearful of them.
Jameen.
Don't do this.
Read it one take.
I did it on
No,
purpose.
one take. Don't read that thing. You know your YouTube bagger B.
They may avoid.
You're wrong for that, and you know you're wrong for that. That's
Let
fine.
that go. How do you want to let this
People
go?
with this style desire close relationships but are fearful of them. They may avoid affection but have a deep craving for it. They may have also difficulty regulating emotions. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the self-awareness that is happening in this room right now. I really enjoy it. Actually, what do you think yours is?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I have a mixture. Like I said, I think that people that have anxious attachment style definitely make me avoidant. But I don't think I'm an avoidant. I'd say in friendships,
I think you're very secure.
I think I'm actually quite secure now.
Yeah.
Now, maybe not before. Because that's what I'm saying. Also, people that are avoidant make me anxious.
Yeah.
So
heard.
it's like the flip
Yeah,
side
defo,
of
defo.
it. But I think now, as an adult, I think I'm pretty secure. Because like, I just realized, I think with being an avoidant person, a lot of the times I've noticed that I think it has a lot to do with trauma. So I feel like when it comes to that, like I've realized that
Like that.
I just realized that sometimes it's like you want stuff out of someone, but are they actually willing to give you what you want? So sometimes it's just something that they have to work through. So it's just like, I can't, like just chilling. Like it's a growth thing. Like friendships will always evolve. And as we get older, we'll evolve, we'll have different shapes. Like you might be close to someone sometimes in your life and then you're not, and then you become close again. So now that I think that's made me a lot more secure because I've realized that people's like relationship with me has less to do with me than to do with themselves. So that's what makes me like more secure because it's just like it'll be fine. Like with time, we'll grow.
Agreed.
That's very secure.
Yeah, it's very very
Yeah.
very mature.
I don't think like that.
Heard. No, because even in friendship sometimes, like, what's it? I think like I spoke about the situation obviously earlier, like the friendship, and I do think that, like I said, if you're my friend and you hurt me, like the damage it does to me is a lot heavier than like anyone that I'm dating could do to me because I just don't like. I know I'm avoidant when it comes to romantic relationships and whatever. I'll work through it, I guess. But but yeah, like in my friendships, I do think I'm quite secure, but also there is like a fearful nature. Because like somebody asked me the other day, like, oh, you don't celebrate your birthday, why not? I'm so sorry, guys. If I had a birthday dinner and it flopped, do you know I would never talk to anyone again?
No, because
I'm so serious. Like and it's not that I don't trust my friends. Like if you watch this, I love you guys bad, but it's just like to put that opportunity in somebody's hands to be like,
because-
oh, like I asked you the one time I asked you to show up for me, like.
the more you talk is like I am she and she's me. But yeah, like that literally happened to me once. And,
When? When?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. So it was a long time ago.
Okay,
it was a long
okay.
time ago. But it happened to me, and so shout out to my other friend, though, shout out to you. But I think both of us had our birthdays close together. Like we're both born basically like a week apart, and I think she celebrated something and I celebrated something. But I'm first and then she's second. But then like I think the way it was is that a lot of people could not go to mine and went to the other one instead, which I think it made sense because it was also a surprise. So like I think it made sense. But it was a thing where like obviously like I rationalized it in the sense that it actually
You don't care about me. Like, you actually hate me. Like, you can't show up for me.
It
That's
makes
how I
sense,
feel
but
about it. Like,
it's just more of a. The thing is, I'll rationalize it like, okay, this is why they did that.
Oh,
It
okay.
makes sense that they did that. But in my heart, it's like, okay, I will never do something again. Not I will never do anything, but if I'm gonna do something again, it's like, okay, is either somebody has to like, I don't want to say someone has to force me, my mum or someone would like, oh, do something, but it'll be like, okay.
You're hesitant to do it.
I'm very hesitant. Like before,
apprehensive.
if I'm gonna play, if you see I'm doing that something for my birthday, it'll be like maybe a week before. I'll be like, oh guys,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
doing
gonna
this.
do this or that. Yeah,
It
no,
will
I
never
haven't
be
celebrated my
like
birthday
a
since I was 13. And that's not gonna change. And it's
think
it's
you
purely
should do
because
this.
no, thank you, I'm okay. And it's mainly because I'm a winter baby as well. My birthday's in December, 5 days from Christmas. It's one of the things where like people will be like, not, and I know this, like I've never given anybody the opportunity to do this, but I just feel like it would be a thing of, can't lie, money's a bit tight, it's Christmas, I'm not gonna be around. Like even me, I'm barely around. And I think that I was deep the other day that the reason why I'm never around is just because I'd rather be like on holiday, like with my family, or just doing whatever I want to do in another country, than to be in a city in London but trying to plan something and people aren't able to come through for whatever reason. Like I'm not saying that it's not fair, but it's just like you said, in my heart of hearts I'll just be like, damn, like, but this thing that you could say whatever. And people always like mock me for that because I'm one of those people that I'm always there for my friends' birthdays, where I can be like, if I'm not there, it's actually because I'm out of the country. That's the only time I'm missing your birthday is because I'm out of the country. Because if it means I have to do 4 things in one day, I'll do it. Like I don't care. I'll make sure I'm there. But for myself, I think that is where the fearful attachment style comes in. But then also I think, like, obviously to move away from like people showing up for you and that, as you get older and like you're trying to make new friends, I think for me, like I have this very irrational fear, and this is where like maybe the avoidant thing comes in, of like whenever I've met new people, it goes left very quickly because I feel like they
Sorry.
no I didn't mean to laugh. no it's actually quite funny because it's like, it's the same way that I've started saying that I think relationships and friendships, they are very similar, and people don't treat them as such, but they are. And so the same way that I try to avoid dating men who have seen my social media for a long time or whatever, same way I try to avoid making friends if they're like, oh my god, yeah, I see that you're doing XYZ on socials, I see your Instagram, because the last time I befriended someone like that, it became a thing of like, every time I was out with other friends, it's like, oh, you should have invited me, but why? Do you know what I mean? Like, but why? And it's people think like, oh, like,
It's true.
I want to take a picture together, but like it has to be posted, or like, do you know what I mean? And it became very like, it became very like weird. Like I don't know, it was very odd. And I think that I've been in that situation a couple of times where I feel like people have wanted to befriend me because of anything that they've seen on socials, or like, oh, you have such cool friends. Like I want to be a part of that friendship group. I want to attach myself to this thing that you're doing or that thing that you're doing, and it just becomes very scary. Like that's why I'm saying that I operate from a bit of a place of fear when it comes to making new friends. That's why if somebody is immediately like, I want to see you every single day, I want to see you every single weekend, I'm like,
Hold on.
you probably won't hear from me again. And I don't mean to like go ghost you. I don't mean to like distance myself from you. It's just that this is very scary. Like the way that you're acting towards me right now is very scary. Even if you're well intentioned, yeah, I'm gonna be like, why? You've just come into my life. Why do you want to do everything with me? Why is it everything that we do must do together? Like,
I hear
calm
it.
down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I feel like with making friends, the thing is, the problem isn't making friends. Like for me, how do I explain this? A lot of the times I make friends with people, but like you think like on the surface level, you be thinking like, oh, everything's good, but I'm like reading you like, oh my gosh, why the hell did she do that? Next, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you would never know that that's what's going on in the deeper, like in the depth of my mind. Yeah. So then it's just like, I'm not even gonna give you the opportunity right now. Like, I'm already sussing you out. So I find it really, really difficult to like let people in. So like, if you've been my friend, if we've been a friend for a while, then like,
but
you've
no,
made
but
it
do you know
through.
what it is? Yeah, because we were talking about this earlier. That video of somebody who went to Eden Lounge and they were vomiting, right?
Oh yes.
I'm so sorry, but I'm not somebody who believes that everybody around you is fake here. But imagine letting somebody in, thinking this person's your friend, and then look what they've posted on social media of you being sick in a club or like in a lounge or whatever. Like, it's same thing. Like if I saw something I think is even a little bit weird, I'm gonna be like, no, because like I don't know. I feel like fake friends is something that you outgrow as you get. You think you outgrow as you get older, but I don't know if you can, because people are mad at all stages of life. Like I don't know if you guys remember when we were younger and you do like on somebody's birthday you'd post videos and like and sometimes they'll be embarrassing, some of them will be funny, but then you reach a stage where you're like, actually you shouldn't be posting embarrassing videos of me. Like, or like, like,
true.
on like
Haven't
social
done
media,
that
but
in
we
a
haven't done that
while.
in ages. Because just like
Yeah.
you get to an age where you're like, actually, people shouldn't be seeing you. I'll
At
never
your
forget this
lowest.
one video of somebody who's like throwing up on their birthday cake. Like they're drinking and throwing up on their birthday cake and they keep drinking. Like it's crazy. Like
They kept drinking their
if you went to university in Nottingham, you know the video I'm talking about. And I don't mean any shade or hate, but when I saw that video, I was like, why did you
Wait,
post this
drinking
on
their
social media?
vomit.
No, so they were taking shots over their birthday cake, I think. Like birthday. You know people do 21 shots for 21, did they, right? They were doing shots.
Not even
They
that
threw up
dumb.
over their birthday cake, like over their birthday cake. And I think they kept drinking. But like they were sick in the video is very crazy. And I've seen that video a number of times over the past couple of years. I just think that we're at a stage where we shouldn't be seeing those videos of your friends anymore.
No.
But anyway, all that to say like all that to say that
But that
yeah.
happened to me though. No, not throwing up over my birthday
God, I was
cake.
gonna say that
But when but then I'm like, do I actually want to get into the
Actually, talk about it.
behind that stupid video?
What video?
Basically, sorry, it's a crack in my voice because it's just okay.
So basically,
So in the first year, you know, it's freshers, you're excited. Like I never really went out. What you want me to give context? In secondary school, I never went out, and sixth form, I never went to parties or anything. I never drank. So obviously, it's first year, as freshers, you're excited. You're mixing drink. Well,
I warned her, guys.
other people maybe were not mixing drinks, but you know, I have an addictive personality, so I'd just be doing stuff. So I was mixing drinks, dark and white, like a fool. And we got to the club, got out of the Uber. I'm like, hey, no, even on the way to the Uber, I'm thinking the world is like, I feel like I'm not in the world.
No, I remember you were asking like, I think you asked me to like walk with you, and I was like, Atty, don't like, you don't remember that.
No, I don't. How can I remember?
Okay, so-
I was passing out. Like I don't
I
remember.
literally said, Atty, you better not disgrace yourself. Like as we were walking towards the Uber.
Talk about. I was in. You know when someone said like, "Is the world blue? Is it green? Is it white?" I was finished. I feel like I was passing out. Like I was going like it was going black. So anyway, pull up to the club. Don't remember. Pull up. Guys, black. Fade to black. Don't remember a single thing that happened when I got to that club. Up until like the end when I woke up and it was just like,
Where am I?
come to find out, I lost my ID. I lost my bank card. Even that was a bit sus because I remember when I lost it. I remember telling my friend like, I feel like I've lost this thing. Can we go back and get it? And she's like, it's not that serious. Like it's fine.
Oh, that's not.
That was already a mistake because we never went back to go and get the stuff. The ID was gone. My card was gone. But anyway, that's not important. But then, basically, I don't remember exactly how it happened, but basically that friend did like a yearly recap, like, you know, countdown of the year, like different things that have happened. And there was a video of me being sick, and that video made it to her yearly recap. But I just don't understand why.
That's the thing. That is it.
I just don't get it. And the thing is, what really like made me really pissed because I
Was it on her public? It was public, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was public.
Yes,
This
it
is back in the
was.
days
Yeah,
when
yeah,
people
yeah.
went
Private
private
stories
stories
like
were a
that,
thing.
like yeah.
And at the time, like, I never actually spoke to her direct. I think, no, I told her to take it down. Like, I was like, why is this up? Can you take it down? And she was like, it's not that serious. Like, it's just like a joke. Like, and I was like, no, I don't like it. Take it down. And what really pissed me off is like, there were so many elements to why I was so angry because it was like, in my sixth form, like, I was calm with basically everybody, but like, you don't know me like that. Like, that's just so like...
Oh, should I say one with you guys?
Yeah. So it's like the type of person I am and the type of brand that I have, like, what happened in the video doesn't correlate with who I think I am as a person. So it's like, that's just tarnishing my name. And why would I want people from my sixth form that I don't even, like, I'm calm with them, but I don't know them on that level for them to see it. And it's like, if you're my friend, I think that you would understand my character to understand that I wouldn't find that funny. But that was a series of things that, like a lot of stuff that was similar on that like level that you don't understand who I am. So we obviously can't be good friends. But that was one of the things I was just like, well, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then we just stopped talking and then the friendship just died.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like one thing that I've learned as I get older and I'm meeting new friends is also, if I have a boundary and an issue with something, I don't think I should always have to explain why that's an issue for me, for you to care. Like, and it's something I had to learn over time around others, because kind of like similar, but not really similar. But you know when you take group pictures and somebody doesn't like the picture, but it's like you like the picture, but they don't like the picture. Cool. So one of my friends called me up on this not the other day, like a time ago. Yeah, it was like, you always post pictures and like I don't like how I look, or people don't like how they look, but you always post it. And I was like, damn, okay, cool. Like, so now I'm a lot more aware of that, and it got to the point where I was always asking, like, do you like the picture? Do you like the picture? But then I realized it's not that they don't look good. They don't look good to themselves in it. So like, I'll look at the picture, I'll be like, oh my God, everyone looks so cute, and I'll post it, and then they'll be like, well, no, next time you need to ask us. Like, ask us from now on if you're gonna post it. And the tone of the conversation was actually very like, no, like, I don't like that you do this because, okay, cool. There was more to it in terms of like they were feeling a way about, you know, certain things, and that's understandable. But like, it didn't take them, well, it shouldn't have taken them, because to be fair, they never said to me before. It was just kind of like, yeah, do you know what I mean? It was only the first time they said, this is the first time they said to me, and they were like, yeah, like, in general, when you post pictures, like, I don't really like them, but like, you typically look good. I feel like I don't look good, or whatever. And I think that it's one of those friendship talks that can come up where people be like, oh, you posted this picture knowing how your friend looks, but it's like, maybe to you they didn't look that way, but it doesn't always require, like, some things don't always require deep conversation. Like, her saying that to me was enough for me to be like, heard. Like, from now on, I'll send it into the group chat and be like, is everybody okay with this picture? If you're not okay with this picture, can we find one that we all like as a group? Because I would like to post something that is from all of us, you know what I mean? And obviously, I feel like another thing that's changed is get older. Sometimes you just have to firm it. Like, I'm not always gonna like every picture I'm posting, but like, it's like the little things like that. Like, if I've told you to take something down of me, I shouldn't have to explain why I want that thing down. You should just be like, oh, heard, no worries, it's gone. Do you know what I mean? And if you feel like it requires a conversation, the conversation shouldn't be, but I liked it. It should be, what exactly about it did you not like, or whatever, so that I know next time if I want to do it, like, you don't like this angle, you don't like this lighting, or whatever, so that I can be more aware of things like that in the future. It shouldn't be, okay, but I wanted to post what I did. Like, that's crazy, and that's a sign of bad friendship. And I know when I was younger, I definitely let people do that kind of stuff to me, like, just because I was just banter, like, you know, like, desperation for friendship makes you do silly things. It's not funny.
I don't find it funny. I don't like that type of stuff. Like, I don't like when it's like, if that's what I'm saying about knowing me. Like, I feel like me as a person, I'm very specific about things. Okay, maybe too specific, and sometimes it's a bit confusing what I'm specific about. But like, but for the most part, like, I'm not the type of person that is like, ha ha ha, so banterful, such a like a hallucin. Like, that's not my personality. So if we've been friends for so long and you don't understand that this doesn't make sense, then I don't see a future for us. That's the way I see it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you should know your friends, like, to an extent, of course. Not everything you're gonna know, but like,
I agree. I feel like we shifted a bit from like the main topic, which was not about it. It was all relevant. But Jimmy, you've been a bit quiet. I was gonna ask you specifically, like, how do you find navigating friendships as you've gotten older? Because I'll probably touch on it. Like, it takes a bit more work and effort, and sometimes it's a bit outside our mind. But like, what about you? Thank you.
No problem. No.
Yeah. Thoughts, comments, concerns?
Stop. Navigating friendships as what was the question, sorry?
Like, how do you find navigating friendships as you've gotten older? How has it changed maybe from like when we were a bit younger?
I feel like, I don't know, when I was younger, it was just more like la di da di da. Yeah. Like, whatever happened. Like, whatever, if by chance we became friends. Like, it was never like an overthinking. I was just like, sod it. Like, whatever happens. Like, if you end up being my friend, you end up being my friend. If you end up being a mad person, you end up being a mad person. But as I've got older, I think especially over the last like year or so, I think it's been more of a so if you didn't know, I'm an only child. Shout out to the only childs out there. Is that English? No.
Only children, but it's
children, but it's okay.
It's okay. English is not language.
it is.
No, we know.
It's not. But yeah, so I'm an only child, so I think what I've seen for myself is that I have a problem with like reaching out to people, because it's like I have a problem basically, but it's more I'll say like, oh, like, why is no one reaching out to me, or all the stuff like that. But obviously I'll try, like, for me it's like, okay, I've reached out to that person. I reached out to you like in, February 2025, like, oh no, like February 2022 I reached out to you. So why haven't you reached out to me? Like, sorry, I'm not actually explaining that properly, but it's like, sometimes I had to think, okay, am I expecting too much from people, basically? And what I'm expecting from people, have I done it myself for me to expect it from them? And that's when I was like, okay, that's when I've been like, I pulled back the curtain, and I was like, okay, let's sit down with yourself and think. And it was just then I was like, okay, it was mainly because...
Sorry, you said you were not going to look at yourself in the thing.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm literally looking like straight.
Sorry, Jimmy. So sorry.
I'm actually not. I'm not.
Yeah, so that's when I just do that. It's also because like I'm an only child, so there's a thing where like I'm not used to, like, when I go home I'm by myself. Like, my mother works, so like I'm not used to like contact, and I'm not even a social person like that, like on socials like that. So it's like I don't really reach out to people. I don't really I don't really like talking. Like that's why I go to sleep on purpose so that I can wake up at 1 o'clock so that when the world is quiet. But it's like
This
Also, just
girl.
your
Your hair a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
so. But it's just all the stuff I've noticed that okay, basically I want these things from people, but like okay, what have you put in? And then so where I am right now is basically okay. So who deserves to be put in and who doesn't deserve to be put in? Basically, that's basically where I'm at, and it's just been like I've been saying for a long time. It's just like who am I willing to be intentional with? And yeah, I think I'm okay with friendships, but I do know I have a problem with communication, and I feel like because of the friendship group I am in, a lot of them have communication problems as well. So nobody's helping anybody. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like because it's been like okay, slid down. Like everyone has this problem. It's fine. Nobody's like
Done
nothing
anything
is
to
actually,
fix it.
like being fixed, and it's just a stupid like
It's a never-ending cycle.
There's a stupid trait that is being developed that is not going to get anywhere. It's not going to get anybody anywhere except from basically. And it's also kind of another conversation that I've been having. I don't know if it's been myself or with other people. I don't remember. But it's also like you say you're what's the English like you're low maintenance. Are you low maintenance out of Are you really low maintenance? Or are you just low maintenance out of like is there a trauma response? You're low maintenance basically. Are you just scared that if you do something or attempt with someone that they're just going to like disgrace you and drag you, not disgrace you, but like hurt you very well.
Yeah.
So I think where I'm at, I'm just really in a pensive state. I can't lie. It's just more of I'm trying to think of how I can be a better friend, so that I can. I don't want to say be right. Well, just like justified in what I request, but it's just how can I be better to the people I care about.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've clocked my problems. I just need to work on it basically.
Yeah. I'll say that for me, I feel like I've entered a season in my life where like at the end, what was I saying? I always use Odil's quote, like love don't have no shame, baby.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to match it.
Exactly. So I feel like I'm getting to that
shout out
point. It's
Odil,
just
man.
like doesn't matter if I feel a type of way and it's not reciprocated. At the end of the day, love has no shame.
No, real.
So-
No, literally, like, sorry, actually, no, go on.
So that's just how I feel. And then also, I've been like trying to think about, because I'm planning like, sometimes I plan the month ahead. So I've been planning for November, and I was like, at the end of the day, if I keep going in this cycle, I'm going to be in soup. So like, I feel like for some people, I don't know if this would be helpful for you, Jimmy, but for me, it's like now I actually have to put it in my calendar, like call this person, message them at this time, because otherwise it's just never going to happen. Like I need the actual reminder, because then like even my cousins and my aunties always like
This is me. This is actually me. But yeah.
it's so bad. Like my cousins, and the thing is like I'll see that my cousins are really close with my sister, but it's like because they talk to each other. But like for me, like I literally delete WhatsApp because I'm avoiding
Having to address
everyone there. So and then now like that has an effect with me, because all my like the people on my graduate scheme, they talk to each other. They're in the GC talking all the time. But because I'm avoiding, oh shit, I haven't replied to this person from 3 months ago, I can't go on WhatsApp. And then, anyways, so then now it's like I actively have to put those reminders in and be like, okay. And also another thing that I do is like, if I don't do it within a specific window, it's just like, my mind is less like, it's too late now. So then it continues to drag and drag and drag.
I have those messages that are still there.
So then
I don't know what to do anymore. I feel ashamed. That's like,
I feel so ashamed.
my cousin, he came, was it from Nigeria? His child, when we first met, that child was like an infant, like 1 month. Now that child is 1 year. And I haven't seen them, but it's not even because I don't hate you. I love you. It's just so complicated to explain, and I sound like I'm making excuses, but it's actually so difficult.
It is very difficult. So then, my dad was just, because literally my dad came to me and sat me down one time and was just like, Okpe, you procrastinate too much. You need to work on yourself. And I was just like, you know what?
What's down for backwards?
He was like, you're starting this job. don't like strike while the iron's hot. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the problem. Like, even with my LinkedIn, I said I was gonna post it on the first when I get the thing.
Guys, I swear to you, when I started my job at my company, I said, day one, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna say day one, and then I didn't. And then I said, okay, when I finish the grad scheme, I'm going to post 6 months.
That's what
I said I'll post.
I said I'll post 6 months. Yeah, I was on a 6 months training scheme, technical training scheme. I said I'm going to post at 6 months. I didn't
post.
It was when I got to 1 year that I was like, my God, do not let this 1 year go by. I made myself post. I posted. It's been 1 year. I also did 6 months training. I had to put it all in one post because I was just like, damn, like. Yeah, stop letting these milestones push you by. Like, gosh,
you have to like you just do it, even if it's late, because that's the thing. And I looked around and I was like, everyone else outside this graduate, and I'm the only black person. Do better. Everyone else did. Well, welcome. I just joined the company. Kiniko. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
And I'm black.
You can still do it. You can still do it.
I'll do it at the end of the month.
Put your November calendar.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'll do. No. I'm actually gonna do it.
No. We actually believe in you. We know you'll do it. But
Amen, guys. Just bear with me. But I'm trying to actively take the steps to fix myself because I want to step into 24.
Yeah.
Like into 2025. But me being 24, no, don't put my age in.
It's too late now.
You guys are 24. So like,
we've spoken about this. Fine. Who's she running from? Like, guys,
you don't know. Like, you don't know my life. You don't know what's happening.
You'll be able to guess.
You don't know what she's got going on.
But yeah, like I want to step into 2025 like different. I don't want to be. I don't know. I just want a different. Everything to be different vibe.
Yeah, because there's one thing knowing you have these issues. It's like, okay, so
what you
gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Self-awareness is useless without action.
Exactly.
Literally, we already know what the issue is. So what are you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
Because what are you gonna do? I still have messages to answer. I put in my reminder. Answer birthday. Answer this Saturday. I'm gonna call my auntie. I'm gonna. It's been actually 2 months.
Wow.
Anyway.
I don't know because sometimes it's like then so I don't know. I have like I said I don't know. It's just sometimes it's like okay, but then as blunt anyway, grey area. This is what's it? Jameen's mind unfiltered. But it's like as much as it is, it's like okay, but are you really worth my time? There's sometimes it's like I need to strip it back and be like sorry. Sorry. I'm being honest. I'm actually being honest. This is me being unfiltered. Welcome to the day of my life.
Like, are your friends worth your time?
No.
She meant that.
That's exactly what she meant. That's the crazy thing.
In a sense, hold on. Let me explain.
No, but I'm not booing you, by the way. Like,
let me explain myself. It's not like, it's not like, I'm being unfiltered. Actually, I don't care. But it's just more of a thing where, like, okay, it's like, am I the only person here? Like, if it's just gonna be a relationship where I feel like I'm the only one trying, then
what can I do now? Yeah,
then
I agree.
Maybe it's just adapting, and maybe I should just leave it to be that way. Because is there also a thing where like it's kind of messed up? Is a thing where like okay, if I don't know if I can go. I don't want to say the next level because what level is there? But I don't know if. But you get what I'm saying is that I don't know if I can continue. I don't know. Is that I don't know if we're gonna go anywhere. If like sometimes I'll be annoyed with someone, but it's that I can't say it because I don't want to upset you, as well as me being.
And
upset.
this is sorry.
So, why is everybody upset?
Because I was gonna say that when Oppo was saying like what's saying this quote of love don't have no shame, like I used to be somebody who would say I'm not confrontational, and I think that not being confrontational isn't actually a healthy
It's not.
thing to be.
It's not.
And as somebody who's had friends who are non-confrontational, and in the past few instances I've had where I've had any sort of like issue in friendship, it's always had to be me that has come to you and said, what's going on here? Like you're doing this thing that's upsetting me, or there's been a shift in your behavior, and I've never regretted doing so, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't sometimes frustrate me that you don't care enough about me to feel that you were able to just confront the issue at hand, or to be like for example the issue I was talking about earlier. It's like if I'm doing something to upset you, if you love and care about me, I would feel like you'd want to tell me these things so that we can continue to build a friendship, as opposed to just like kind of poking them.
So I was going to just tap in as a non-confrontational friend in that situation. I feel like sometimes it's a thing where it's not like I don't care about you. It's because the way your brain will work is like, because I care about you, I don't want to upset you, and I don't want to say or do something that's going to ruin
potentially shake the friendship.
know what I'm
But
saying?
do you know what do you know what I agree with that, don't get me wrong, because that's what I'm saying, that's why I used to be like that. Like, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to deal with the consequences of me upsetting you and then us no longer having the same friendship. But on the flip side, like, if you're consistently hurting somebody or somebody's consistently hurting you, if you don't say anything, that pain is never going to stop. Like, they're going to keep hurting you. It's the same thing, like, my friend was having an issue a while time ago with a friend that, like, they kept busting jokes that were kind of hurting their feelings, but it wasn't like the jokes themselves were necessarily like digs. They just didn't really like the sense of humor. They didn't like the jokes or whatever. And because they weren't saying anything, the person would just keep busting their jokes, like, haha, like, that's funny. But then at one point it sort of blew up because it's like, they didn't say anything, they just kind of disappeared. And that's what I'm saying as well. Like, I feel like with sometimes with non-confrontational people, instead of addressing the issue kind of when it first starts hurting them, what they'll do is they'll keep letting the issue hurt them so as not to destroy the friendship. But then you are deteriorating within yourself, like, you're hurting yourself, and then you reach a point where you can't deal with it anymore, and then you just disappear. And as somebody who actively hates ghosting, I can't deal with ghosting. I think ghosting is really, really whack behaviour.
Sorry.
Sorry, I put it out there. I've never kept this a secret. I think that ghost people, and I said this before, like, even when I date people, like, I don't ghost. Like, I would literally tell you, this is not working anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. If you like, keep talking to me, but I'm not going to keep talking to you. But I'll never ghost you. I'll never just disappear on you, kind of thing. Because I don't like ghosting. I think that it can be very traumatic for people. And as somebody who, like I said, like, I've had friends who just kind of, they just like to disappear or come in and out of your life. Like, it leaves you in a very weird, like, mental state. So I'm not a fan of ghosting. So if you're consistently being hurt to the point where you're like, actually, I'm just going to wash my hands of this. It's like, I understand why you left because you're being hurt over and over again. But what did you do to avoid that? Yeah. What did you do to try and reach a middle ground? Because I'm somebody who strongly believes as well, even though I do it a lot, even though I'll come to you if I feel like there's an issue, if you have a problem with me, you don't say anything to me, it's not on me to come and resolve an issue that I technically don't know anything about. Like, I can feel a shift in behaviour, but me coming to you and saying, hey, I feel like something's up, that's me somewhat doing you a favour out of love. Like, if you don't say anything to me and I don't change my behaviour, you can't put that on me because I didn't know. Like, of course I knew if I felt shift behaviour, but do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't say anything to me, so me continuing to act the way I didn't know. And if you really cared about our friendship, you wouldn't have just dipped. You would have said, actually, even if you left it, even if it's been a year, you can still say, you know what, I haven't been able to say it, but, like, the past year I've been feeling XYZ about your behaviour, the way you speak about this person, or I haven't really seen you enough, like, as opposed to just disappearing off the face of the earth. Because now it's like, wait, what was the final straw? What did I do? Or what was the actual action, kind of thing? Do you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Makes sense.
So yeah, like, as somebody who wants to give me love has no shame, like, if you feel like in the moment, this thing that I'm about to do, this thing I'm about to say, like, it's embarrassing for me to be upset that you didn't show up at this place for me, but okay. But you felt that way. Yeah. So talk about it. So, like, share that feeling, because if you really love this person, I don't think people speak about friendship as, like, and use the term love enough. If you really love this person, drop the shame that you have, drop the composure that you have, like, be willing to say, like, hey, like, not gonna lie, that thing you did was actually bogus. Like, I'm not a fan of that. Or when I'm talking to you, I'm feeling this type of energy, I'm feeling this type of vibe. Like, what's going on? Is it something that I did? Is it something that you're going through? Whatever. Because ambiguity in friendships is not healthy. It's never healthy. Like, you never walk away feeling good. It leaves you in this weird, like, fake situation now where, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're forcing energy and you're upset, but you're still trying to, guys, please, like, be willing to be confrontational, because like, being able to confront something means that you care about it, to whatever level. Obviously, like, confrontation doesn't have to be aggressive as well. I think people always think that you'd have to yell at that person, you'd have to, like, go on a rampage and start typing paragraphs, but just hey, I feel like we should talk. What's going on?
I think confrontation is a strong word, because I was speaking to my mum about that, and she was just like, how is addressing a problem confrontation? It's just addressing something. Make it more dramatic than it needs to be. Like, it's just conversation. I didn't like this. Oh, why? Okay, calm. I'm sorry.
I agree, but I feel like it's because people are afraid of. No, I agree with you. I think it's because people say it's because people are afraid of conversation at even the highest level. Like, this person did you dirty, you're not even gonna say anything.
Yeah, that's.
I think that's why.
That's on a base level. If it's something so crazy, then it might be confrontation. But if it's just like, oh, I didn't like the way you messaged that, or like, what are you trying to? Like, sometimes you make it more dramatic than it needs to be. Because I also used to be very non-confrontational, and I feel like, again, it doesn't seem that way. Like, if you get to know me, like, from the outwards perspective, it might not seem like I'm non-confrontational.
This one is,
but I am, and I have been for a long time, because I feel like before, in the past, when I used to say, okay, this has hurt me, people make me seem like I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm going mad.
Like, I'm going mad. But then they would come to me with stuff that they're upset about, and I'm like, are you crazy? But I would never say that to them. I wouldn't say it to them. I would just be like, oh, you feel this way. like, okay, can you explain further? They'll explain. I'll say, okay, I'm sorry because of da-da-da-da. But no one would ever do that for me. They would just be like, you're mad. Like, literally, you're mad. Like, what are you even talking about?
Like, yeah.
I never. Then it's just like,
Because people have the audacity. That's what I'm saying.
they are very audacious. But if it's them, they'll be like, no, because you hurt. I feel so upset because you like brushed my shoulder, and I'll be like, girl, you're actually insane. But I'll be like gracious enough to be like, oh really? Because I don't want to make you seem like you're crazy because I care about you, but you don't care about me. But I've realized as I've grown up, if your friend has that reaction, it depends what it is, of course, like context. But for the most part, if you know you're a person with sound mind, you know you're not crazy. You feel this way, and I've come to tell you this, and you make me seem like I'm crazy, then you're crazy, you're not my friend. That's just the way I see it. There's a truth, like I'm being serious. Like, don't make me seem like I'm crazy because I know I'm not crazy. So if you've made me feel that way, then we're obviously not friends. Like,
it's made you feel, like Ati was saying, like you don't always need to remember the action, but if you've made me feel a type of way, that should be enough for you to feel somewhat apologetic or to aim to understand or try to recall kind of thing. Because the more somebody says to you like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand why you felt that way, or I don't remember the incident, it's like, you don't need to remember. There's a Yoruba adage that I can't say in Yoruba because my Yoruba's not fluent enough. But essentially, it's just saying that what's it? The person who like shits somewhere and leaves the poop there will move on with their life, but it's the person that has to pick it up that will always remember.
Yeah.
So you will never remember that, this person had to just deal with something that I just left and moved on with my life. But it's like, that person will always remember. I know they'll remember how you made them feel when they had to pick it up. They'll remember the smell of what you left there, whatever. So it's like, even if you're not able to remember, like let's even give you the benefit of the point is that you have, and I think that as we get older as well, in terms of navigating friendship, it's like what Epi was saying. When I clock something small, sometimes I'll pull it up. I'll just be like, hey, like, why did you feel the need to do that? Like, I've gone out because especially as I'm trying to network, as I'm doing events, I'm trying to network, meet new people, whatever. So I'm meeting some new people who are really cool. But sometimes I'll do something. I'll be like, oh, like obviously your tone matters, but I'll be like, oh, like why did you do that?
Yeah,
that's why did you do that? And then it's just like, you can now see the thought process when they'll be like, oh, it's not even that deep, bro. And I'm like, low-key it is kind of that deep that you would do that to somebody. Like,
but wait, because and this is something people also have to remember, like what I was saying with how I've kind of learned to be more secure in my friendships, is that things that I realize that like a lot of the way people act is tied to their trauma. What is small to you may not be small to somebody else. Maybe you've done this thing and you're like, why are they upset? But you don't know that you doing that thing has unleashed like demons, crazy demons from their past. So like,
yeah,
don't be afraid to apologize.
I think I was like, sorry, I was gonna say like, don't be someone that internalizes a lot, because like I said, you end up in the place where you're thinking, you're literally like, you're taking, you pull the thread and you're literally thinking about everything. Like, okay, does this person actually like me? Do I really like this? But like, you're gonna end up in a place where you're literally questioning everything.
Yeah.
And that's basically, you're just gonna be there. So it's always good to like my one Ati and everybody was really saying, is just always make sure that you, when something happens that you don't like, the mature thing is to actually just talk to the person and do not do the toxic thing. And like, because the way the mind works is so weird in the sense that you try to make it seem like it's not toxic, because I'll tell myself, look, I'm actually rationalizing this, like that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to rationalize this to make sure that try and understand that person's point of view before I go there, so I don't like disgrace myself. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's another thing. I do that like mad. I'll do that like
because
mad.
I'm like, okay, so maybe it was this. Maybe this person was feeling like this that day. But at the end of the day, if despite obviously, that's what I'm saying. There has to be like some sort of balance, because obviously you have to understand trauma and everything. But if your feelings were also actively hurt, you can't let somebody else hurt you. At the end of the day, I don't want to say obviously, because it wasn't exactly like. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people never really. I don't think your friends hurt you on purpose. But if you were hurt, you're gonna start like internalizing stuff, and it's gonna make you just be like, oh, do you know what? Okay, maybe later on we can come back again and it'll be fine. But at the end of the day, it's good to always talk. And there was something that someone just said now that I was about to say something, but I just
apologizing.
Yes, apologizing as well. Like, what I've also clocked about myself, and I think, is that I tend to apologize a lot. And sometimes it's like, okay, you've apologized, you meant the apology, but like as you said, like if you were to say your own problem, would anybody apologize to you? So I feel like when you apologize, make sure that you're apologizing for a reason. Don't let people gaslight you into apologizing. And when you're apologizing, like make sure you're actually apologizing. Like
No, I know what you mean. Because
Like
I
you
have
you're
a rule.
apologizing for something.
Because I
You're
have
not
a
just
rule that
apologizing
I don't
for no
apologize.
reason.
Yeah, I have a rule. I
You're
don't
not
apologize.
apologizing.
Sometimes-
Oh no,
Yeah,
I understand.
sometimes, like, I just apologize to
apologizing
keep
just to keep the peace.
because
Yeah.
okay, do you know what?
Okay.
I don't want wahala. You felt like this. I'm sorry.
sorry.
But like, let's unpack. Like, you have to not be. It also links to the confrontation thing. Like, a lot of people put like, I'll clock that. I apologize because I don't want confrontation sometimes. But sometimes you've apologized, but you'll go home and you think,
Why did I apologize?
Or you'll even be burning that you
Just
apologize.
did it
No,
for
that
sake.
I'll even be burning. I'll be like, because this is what I was trying to say. Like, I have a rule that I don't apologize unless I mean the apology and I know what I'm apologizing for. So you're not gonna get a story out of me. And this is why I feel like people do take my apologies quite seriously, because I have no fear of apologizing. Because when I apologize, I really mean that apology. Like, if I have hurt you, even though I don't understand exactly what went wrong, once I understand how you felt and I apologize, I meant that apology from the bottom of my heart. Like, there's no playing about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I'm not gonna do now is apologize, and then when I get home, I'm like,
Why did I?
Why did I apologize?
Yeah, like,
But what are you gonna do? You're gonna message
why
them
don't
and be
you
like,
sorry? And I'm not taking it back. I can't be like, actually, you know what? I'm not sorry. Now I look crazy. So yeah, like let your apologies come from a real place. Like, you don't want to walk into a conversation, and like, even when you've apologized, don't feel that because you've apologized now you can't say more. Like, you can't still address your own concerns, your own feelings. Like, don't use it as like a rebuttal. Like, okay, but I've said sorry now, so da 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 da. But like, okay, I'm sorry for the fact that I made you feel that. I'm sorry for the way I acted, because that was whacking me. Cool. But also, can I just add that either the way I acted was because of da da da, or what caused me to act this way was like whatever. But you don't feel that you can't continue to address. Like, I feel like people think stories like has to be the end of the conversation. Like, once somebody gets an apology, that's it, it's resolved. Not necessarily. No, like, when it comes to friendships, not necessarily. Like, a lot of the time things come from both, like, there's two different sides to it.
Yes.
And so many things are down to either a lack of communication or miscommunication. So if I've apologized to you, that does not mean that automatically I'm taking complete accountability for everything that happened in the situation. Like, no, it's just me apologizing for my side of whatever the issues that I caused. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the end of it.
So I was going to quickly say that also, and a great lesson I've learned in my life lately is just that everyone, the way I think about it from the way I think or how I think people are going to act. So like, for example, you may touch my arm, you might touch my leg, and I'll just be like, oh, she did that because of this, but I don't actually know why you did that. But then I'll make up a whole story in my mind as to why you did that, which could be far from the truth. So then, based on that, I'm then navigating myself based on what I assumed I did.
And people do that a lot. They'll be like, oh, I knew you did that thing.
You did that because of
so now
this.
we're moving forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then now I'll be in my heart like, oh, so you did this because but like, who told you that? They may have just done that because they wanted to. Like, I don't actually know. So a lesson that I'm really learning is just like, you don't know the intent in people's hearts, and you're never gonna know. So like, don't start rationalizing things or making up stories in your mind of your own insecurities or your own projection of things, because you would never actually know. So yeah, that's what I had
why
to
it's
say.
best to confront issues, because when you have that time where it's like you've stacked up all these problems and you've come up with this crazy story, but when you talk to the person, you'll find out everything you thought of was wrong.
Yes.
So just talk to them.
Yeah. I think that's it.
That is it. So a final thing I want to add as well is, because Oprah made a good point about using a calendar, and I think that when I was younger, I didn't really have this issue. Not that, guys, I'm not saying like I was a loser or nothing, but I just didn't have this issue. As I've gotten older, I've made more friends and more different types of friends. Like, I'm somebody who has quite a few different friendships. We're all like one big circle kind of, but also I'm in little friendship groups here and there, right?
Yeah.
And what I noticed is that not that I spend more time with one in particular, but like, because I have friends who like to go out a bit more, so we spend a lot more time together. So like, I have to put time in my calendar to make sure I see other friends. And I think it's the same thing, because I did have an issue like years ago where my friends just felt like, oh, I just didn't want to spend time with them. But it's like, well, anyway, we resolved it. But it's like, it's not that I don't want to spend time with you. It's like, also, you guys don't call me up. These guys know I will call people up for things like, hey guys, I'll put in the Jerry Sexual group chat. That was me, because I was just like, I'm tired of sending things around. Let me just send it to one place and everybody can kind of come if they want to come or whatever. So then, but like a few years ago, it was a thing of like, oh, we're not seeing you, but we're seeing you with this person, that person. Okay, understandable. If you want to see me, also you can just shout me and we resolved it that way. But also, okay, heard. I'll try and make an effort to also reach out to you guys more, so that it's not just I'm just seeing these men because we're close proximity, we like the same things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think like overall the tone of the conversation has been like, intentionality is really important, but intentionality, but also like listening, understanding, and conversation. Like, you can't be managing friendships and you're not willing to be like intentional, put yourself out there, embrace a little bit of like shame and, you know, like apologize and stuff like that as well. It's like it's a balancing act, but ultimately, like, bottom line is, if you want to really make like friends and like manage friendships as you get older, like intention is so important. Like you have to like use that calendar, guys. Use that calendar seriously. Like you can't just be. I like to do multiple things in a day, as I said, but like you'll be double booking people, and then you have to pick who you're gonna cancel on, or you either cancel on me. If I double book you, I have to cancel on both of you, because I'm not gonna have somebody thinking I'm somebody's favorite. No, I'll cancel on both of you. You have to see me, because what I'm not gonna do is go to this one thing, and it's like, oh, so you chose to do that over me. Like it hasn't happened, but I'm just saying, like, if it was a situation, I wouldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't see either of you, because like that's the last thing you kind of want to do in a friendship. But use that calendar, guys. Use that calendar. Adult friendships are really just who's free in 4 months on this random Saturday to do da. That's it. You have to keep it. You have to keep it stepping like that. Like, yeah, man.
Word.
Anything else? Anyone? Anything else to do? Talk about
closing
friendship?
statements.
Just doesn't be intentional. Like, be intentional.
Literally.
Like, just be intentional. Like, if you, if you have a problem or somebody has offended you or anything like that, don't be afraid to talk to the person. Just reach out, talk to the person, you know, call it a day. Whatever happens from there, the final will be a dead.
And if you're afraid, investigate why you're
afraid. Word. Because that's that. Because then you then there's another like mind thing going on. Like, okay, why are you afraid to tell this person that?
She didn't tell a lie.
You have to ask yourself why. Because why? There's always a reason for everything. Why?
Real. Oh wow. Word an episode, word conversation. I feel like this is one of those conversations that will keep coming up as well, because like friendships they will always be there, and they are very complex. Like always changing, always evolving. Like as you as a person evolve and grow as well, it'll keep coming up. But I think that's it for this episode, guys.
Yes.
Am I doing the outro then?
Yeah, you are.
So thank you for watching, and please feel free to engage with us and comment below on YouTube, or go to our socials, TGA Pod on all socials, and let us know like how you're feeling about navigating friendships. If you're not an adult just yet, like what are you concerned about, or how are things going for you right now? You know, I think these topics are not things that necessarily like start when you're an adult. It's just that you have to become a lot more conscious of them. But we hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. It was it was a bit more of a serious one, but it was real, and you know, like at the end of the day, friendship is always going to be a grey area. So we look forward to continue to explore it with you guys. That's it, I guess. We'll
thank you
see
so
in the
much.
next one. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media.
Please.
As you can see, we're getting to the flow of things now, guys. Like the episodes are a bit more consistent. Like we've literally got 4 episodes to post like back to back. So we're gonna be consistent. We're working. We're working. We're just 5 girls just trying to make it.
Exactly.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Exactly.
It's been your favourite fly babe, Maya.
What do you mean?
And last but not least, au pair. Bye, guys. Bye.